You're listening to Inside of You with Michael Rosenbaum. I've got some great guests coming up. Great guests. And just a little shout out. If you're listening to this podcast, you haven't listened before and you're listening for this wonderful guest today, great. But if you like the podcast and you enjoyed it, please subscribe, write a review, give the podcast a chance. A lot of people, they come in because they like a particular actor or actress or entertainer or person. And they tend to then check out afterwards. But I think if, it's a good interview and you really like the interview and doesn't annoy the shit out of you, then it helps this little podcast. So subscribe at Inside of You Pod on Facebook. No, at Inside of You Podcast on Instagram and Facebook. At Inside of You Pod on the Twitter. And a review is always beautiful. Also, if you want to join Patreon and join the wonderful community, people have become great friends through this, and it really helps the podcast, giving back to the podcast, a little something to keep us ticking. Please go to patreon.com/insideofyou. And Ryan, you were there. You were privy to all the love and the camaraderie and the...
Yeah.
It was really nice in Chicago to see everybody together.
It was very cool. It looks like, it looks like everyone is having a great time bonding over a similar interest, and they have all become friends.
Yeah, I love them all. I had such a great time. So join Patreon. There's so many different tiers you could join. You could be on the show. You can get your name shouted out. You can get presents from me every couple months. There's people that have been here for 6 years or more. I just sent out the 5-year gifts. The 5 years, I bought this wonderful jacket for them. So if you're here 5 years, you get a beautiful jacket, Inside of You jacket. It's really sweet. It's like just get to 5 years. The Inside of You online store has a lot of great stuff, Smallville stuff, tumblers. So check that out. And Rosie's Puppy Fresh Breath, available on Amazon for your dog's breath if it's bad. You just get some Rosie's Puppy Fresh Breath, a little cap full of your dog's water, odorless, tasteless, and there you have it. Go to my Instagram at @TheMichaelRosenbaum. Follow me, and the link tree has all that stuff and more. Cons that I'm going to, the Smallville cruise, much, much more. And we've got a great episode, Ryan. How you doing? How you holding up?
I'm all right.
Yeah?
Yeah, you look nice.
Well, today William H. Macy is coming over the house, and this won't air for a while, but I wanted to present it, presentable, I guess.
Be funny if he came in looking like his character in Shameless, just completely disheveled.
He probably will.
Oops.
I'm excited, though. I'm really excited about that. And I'm really excited about María Gabriela de Faría because she is amazing. This is an amazing interview. If you had to have seen the new Superman, she was unbelievable in that. And it was a really fun movie. She's electric. She's... What you see is what you get. Like, she will, you know what I mean? She just...
You said she's electric, and I started singing the Oasis song immediately. I've stopped listening.
She's not only beautiful inside, but she's beautiful outside, but she's beautiful inside. She's truly a special human being. And I was honored to have her on the podcast. I feel like we're friends. Are we friends, Maria, or am I just hallucinating? But we talk about everything from Superman to growing up to facing adversity to auditioning to everything in between. She's really fantastic, and I hope you enjoy this episode. So let's get inside of María Gabriela de Faría.
It's my point of view. You're listening to Inside of You with Michael Rosenbaum.
Inside of You with Michael Rosenbaum was not recorded in front of a live studio audience. María Gabriela de Faría.
That was good.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I was talking to name drop David Cornsweat. And,
oh my God. The guy from Superman.
Can you bring that towards you a little bit?
Like this. Hello.
Right there.
Hi.
And down right there. That's perfect.
Okay, cool.
And he says, well, tell Gabby I said hello. So your nickname is Gabby?
Well, my middle name is Gabriella.
Yeah.
So my friends call me Gabby. Because Maria, I feel like I'm in trouble. I do not identify as a Maria.
When has anyone sang Maria?
Oh my God, every fucking body.
Do you hate it?
I do
This is going to be a
not.
good interview, folks.
I do not.
You don't
I like
like
it. I feel very special. I just don't like them when they call me Maria.
You don't like Maria?
No.
Okay, now I know that. That's good because I don't know you that well. I
Yeah,
mean,
exactly. Well, now you know.
Yeah, I like that. You're feisty.
Am I?
Yes, you're.
It's a Venezuelan.
Are Venezuelans always feisty? South Americans?
I think we are. Yeah.
More so than Brazilians or Argentinians, or
I think we share some of the feistiness.
Really?
And especially I feel like the immigration part of me also makes me feisty. Like I have to survive, I have to make my way in a different country.
Yeah, because I mean, think about that. I always think how hard it is to become an actor, to be in this industry. But then I think, how hard is it to be from Venezuela and then get over here?
Yeah, do not recommend.
So start out. So, by the way, what was the sound you make? You said ASMR.
It's my guilty pleasure.
Do you like that stuff?
You have no idea.
What do you listen to?
On TikTok. And TikTok knows me already, so it sends me all of the ASMR. And there's an ASMR account that's a puppy. It's a Chihuahua. And it's called the Chihuahua whatever ASMR. And it's this lady just petting the Chihuahua that's so asleep and making ASMR sounds. And it's kind of it feels wrong somehow.
It might be wrong.
But it's so nice.
Soothing? Is that what it is?
It's very soothing and it gives you brain tickles,
Is that how you sort of meditate and relax by listening to weird sounds?
No. I actually do it hidden because my husband hates it. So
he hates
ASMR. It gives him the wrong tickles. And so I have to wear headphones or something. And I feel ashamed. So I do it in my closet or in my bathroom. And I'm like, oh my God, yes.
And he hates it.
He hates it. And I feel like in my mind, in my heart, I have this wild desire of eventually, becoming an ASMR star.
Would this be a good ASMR?
Yes. You know what people do?
Just breathing? Is that considered one?
Well, but then also this kind of gross, but with the saliva, they do a lot of That's what my husband hates.
Yeah, I can understand why your husband hates that.
Yeah, sorry.
How exciting. I'm excited to have you here because first of all, I really enjoyed the movie. I thought it was filled with so much energy and love and your character had so much fire and it was just a really fun kind of electric character.
Yeah.
And I wonder how you audition for something like that.
Yeah.
But what was the process like auditioning? Where were you?
It was terrible. I had just lost another audition and I was so sad.
What was it for?
It was for a show called Landman from Taylor Sheridan.
Oh, yeah.
I auditioned for that role for a whole month. And Taylor had me go back and forth to Jackson Hole, Wyoming to audition multiple times. And by the last time, I was so sure that was my role. And then I didn't get it. And I was so depressed.
Did he call you at least?
He sent me a letter.
See, that's what a mensch. What a good dude. Nobody does that. You could bust your ass for someone. You could do a voiceover reading for someone over and over or and meeting after meeting and then nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Some directors don't even I'm not going to even tell them they were cut out. So they go to the premiere and they're cut out.
Gosh, I've seen that and I would.
I have too.
I would die. I don't know if I would recover from that with how, sensitive I am.
I mean, it's just an empty feeling wow, that wasn't in there. Am I in this movie?
Oh, God, no. Well, that was my fear with Superman.
You couldn't be cut out. You were everywhere.
I know. And I kept saying to myself, my scenes are really important. They can't cut them out. The movie will not make sense.
Well, did you know ahead of time that they weren't cut out?
Yes, because I kept asking everybody.
Am I still in it?
Yeah, the producer who I work out with. I'm like, Lars,
I love
in the
Lars.
movie? I love Lars. I adore him. And he's like, shut up, Gabi. You are in the movie. We can't cut you out even if you wanted to.
You're like, this is still the beginning of your career in a lot of ways, even though you've worked since you're young. But this is the biggest, like here, this is like you're kind of like a little insecure about it. You're like, I want to be in it.
So fucking insecure about it. I've heard all of those stories, so I was afraid. But no, I was in the movie. But to go back to the audition process, I was depressed. And when I got the audition for Superman, I literally said in my kitchen when I read it, I said, fuck Superman. And I told my husband, I'm never going to get this. If I didn't get this little role in this TV show, I will not play a superhero. And those were kind of like dummy sides. And it didn't say engineer, it didn't say anything, but it was clear that she had some sort of superpower. And my husband was like, lady, wipe off your tears, get dressed, and we're going to self-tape this.
He really did that. He got you motivated.
He did. And so I auditioned, I self-taped. And
how much dialogue is in this audition?
It was my Fortress of Solitude scene when I'm connecting to the computer and like all of that. So it was.
Did you have to do the whole?
Well, kinda, yeah.
Non-verbal acting.
Yes, which is really weird.
You're like, they don't want to see this for like 30 seconds, do they?
But I did do it because I kept thinking, I need to go the extra mile. This to me reads like she's having an orgasm. So
Good
I'm gonna
for
do.
you.
I'm gonna.
Good direction.
I'm gonna do.
Good instinct.
I think so, because I kept thinking, like, what if this is a machine? How does it feel? Blah, blah, blah. So I did it, even like in front of James, when my time to audition in front of James came. I'm like, lady, this is my time. And I had auditioned for James before. And
for what?
For the Suicide Squad.
Ah.
And I was so starstruck that I bumped that audition.
Bombed.
Completely.
Was he like, okay, thank you?
Well, that was so sad. I just told him recently. So I had just got into the US and I learned English as an adult. And my English at that time wasn't great.
For Suicide Squad,
I was
wasn't
faking it? Yeah.
Right.
So I got there and he's like, I love everything you've done in your self-tapes. She's a brat, so play her like that. And I'm like, you got it. I didn't know what a brat was, and I didn't ask because I was afraid that
it's a hot dog, right? No,
exactly. I was supposed to play like a hot dog, and I fucking didn't. I was so cute,
right?
And I didn't want him to think that I couldn't speak English, so I didn't ask, and I didn't do what he wanted me to do, and I could see it in his face, like. Thank you so much for coming. That was great. Thank you. Bye. And I got in my car and Googled brat, and it was not what
you should have ran back in there and go, no, I know what a brat is now.
Listen, I wish I had, but I did.
You know what? It takes balls like that sometimes to do that. Chutzpah. Moxie.
I want to bring some of that back. That's how I got my first leading role ever. I was 15 years old in Venezuela, and Nickelodeon Latin America was doing their first original Latin American TV show. Right. And they were looking for the lead. And I auditioned for it, but they were auditioning girls from all over the continent. And somebody told me that the producers from Miami were having a meeting somewhere. And I walked into that meeting and I said, hi, hello, my name is Gabby. And
hi, my name is.
Hey.
My name is.
Yeah, exactly.
Gabby. Okay, sorry.
My name is Gabby.
I just felt it when I heard it.
You'll have to go for it.
So you went in there.
And I went in there and I said, hi, my name is Gabby. And you don't know me, but I am your lead. And one of the producers from Argentina was like, oh, yeah? And how do you know that? Have you read any scripts? And I'm like, no, I haven't read anything, but I just know I am your lead. Okay, bye. And I left. And that's what gave me the job. So I'm trying to be a bit more like my 15-year-old self. That they told me later.
You know what's funny is I talk about that a lot, how the older you get and you're in the business a long time, you lose that tenacity. You lose that confidence in a way. So I would say try to hang on to that 15-year-old girl. Try to hang on to the confidence. And at the end of the day, no one cares about the people that fail their auditions. No, they don't remember you.
Mm-mm.
So
James didn't remember me.
So just go balls out. You have nothing to lose. If you could do that and just say, hey, I'm going to do what I'm going to do, and I'm going to walk out of here, and I always rip up the sides, the lines afterwards. And then I just throw them away, and I'm like, that's done.
That was it.
But okay, so now I want to get back to Superman for a second. But Venezuela, that show, they had to see you again before they cast you.
I had already done my audition.
You did, but you hadn't read the script, so weren't they concerned, or they just said, no, this girl's got confidence?
they just hired me. Like I got a call the next day and they were like, yeah, it's you. You're hired.
You seem like the kind of person that when they get a role just is so happy, like screams on the phone.
I do, yes, and cry.
Oh my God!
You have no idea.
I love that. That's passion.
When I got Superman, I went to Party City and got Superman capes and walked around Pasadena wearing my Superman cape, brought a cape to my agent, champagne, told everybody that I was so happy. I couldn't tell them why, but that's who I am.
That is beautiful.
Yeah, and then immediately, I become super anxious because now I have to do the job.
But you're also really grateful, aren't you?
So fucking grateful.
What are you grateful for?
I make a habit of it every morning. I talk to God and I journal, and that's how I talk to God. And
you're sure God reads then?
Well, he surely reads what I write to him. And
is it in English?
It's Spanglish, which
he
has
knows
become
every language.
He knows everything.
Yes.
And so I make a point of like the things that make me happy, but the things that were hard, and the things that were hard but taught me something, and I'm grateful for that too. So yeah, I try to be grateful for as many things as I can.
I do too. Sometimes when I can't sleep, I'll just in my head go through what I'm grateful for.
Oh, that's
the
beautiful.
simple things, like I'm grateful for my dogs.
That's beautiful.
I'm grateful that I have Ryan here, my wonderful friend and engineer.
I'm grateful for you, Ryan.
Yeah,
too.
she's grateful for you. But I think that's really important to gratitudes.
Yes, and I feel like it's the one thing, one of the many things that have like got me here to still be in LA.
Is your attitude and your gratitudes?
Yes, I'm not a pessimist. I if anything, I have a little bit of toxic positivity, but just because I need it to survive.
But what are the what's the opposite of the wearing the capes in Pasadena and running around and talking? I'm so happy. What about when you don't get a role? How do you feel?
Well, I go at it with the same intensity. I cry my eyes out.
You do every audition?
Sadly.
Inside of You is brought to you by Rocket Money. Rocket Money's been with us for a while, and it's because it's so easy to talk about Rocket Money. They save you money. How many times do you get a subscription for a streamer and it's just like a 30-day trial and you forget, and then a year later you owe $1,000 and you're like, what happened? Ryan did it.
Did it?
It happened to you.
It happened to me.
Rocket Money is a personal finance app that helps find and cancel your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lower your bills so you can grow your savings. They do so much more than that, Ryan. Mm-hmm. And it's amazing why everyone doesn't get this app for Rocket Money. It's really easy, and I suggest it.
Rocket Money shows you all your expenses in one place, including subscriptions you forgot about. If you see a subscription you no longer want, Rocket Money will help you cancel it.
Rocket Money will negotiate lowering your bills for you. The app automatically scans your bills to find opportunities to save and then goes to work to get you better deals. They'll even talk to customer service so you don't have to. Thank God. Get alerts if your bills increase in price, if there's unusual activity in your accounts, if you're close to going over budget, and even when you're doing a good job, they'll contact you.
Rocket Money's 5 million members have saved a total of $500 million in canceled subscriptions, with members saving up to $740 a year when they use all the app's premium features.
Cancel your unwanted subscriptions and reach your financial goals faster with Rocket Money. Download the Rocket Money app and enter my show name Inside of You with Michael Rosenbaum in the survey so they know I sent you. Do not wait. Download the Rocket Money app today and tell them you heard about them from my show. Every audition you don't get, you're really...
I feel really sad, yeah. Because...
You feel like it's your fault?
Nowadays, I do not. But for me to be able to go after a role, I need to care a lot about it. If not, if I don't care, I just don't go after it. So if I care a lot, I commit so much of my time and I daydream about it and I try to become this person. And when it's not mine, it feels really sad. And I feel like part of my process is also to just feel everything and let it out. And my mom would say, just be really fucking sad, cry all day long, be in your pajamas, eat ice cream, and then the next morning you're great.
And do you do that?
And I fucking do that. Even if I'm not great the next morning, I'm like, that was yesterday. Today, we move ahead.
I like that. It must be not that easy for your husband. Or is he just used to it?
Well, he's also an actor. And
so he cries his eyes out when he doesn't get something?
He doesn't cry, but he feels really sad.
Would you feel weird differently about him if he was crying every time he didn't get an audition? Would you be like would you emasculate the man?
I think so, yeah. Which I don't feel proud
be
to
a man.
say. But I am kind of like that wife. I am so sorry if you're listening.
But you want him to be the man to take care of you in a way. Help you with your emotions.
I want to feel protected, you know?
I think that's, man or woman, it doesn't matter. But if like both people are kind of like that, then that wouldn't work. But if one person's a little more like together, whether it's the female or the male or whatever, I think that is probably healthier. Maybe
it has to be. I can't. We can't be having a mental breakdown at the same time. We can't.
Who's a better fighter, you or him?
Physically?
No. Hopefully not.
I'm like,
no, but when you have an argument, who gets louder?
Oh man, I get louder.
Does he say you're being loud?
Yes, but he says stuff that really piss me off. Like, if you're right, you wouldn't need to be screaming, like yelling at me. And he's so fucking right, and I hate it.
He's always right.
He is right a lot, but I'm very good at manipulating my arguments.
You turn it around, you gaslight?
Oh, so much.
You're so honest. I love you.
Because we've talked about this. It's something that we talk about that I work, through in therapy. So it's not like I'm highly aware that I try to gaslight my husband as much as I can. I need to stop it. Yeah.
I think you guys have a really fun relationship. I could tell. He gets a kick out of you, doesn't he?
He better.
He better.
Yeah,
he laughs at your jokes?
He does. Do
you laugh at his?
I laugh a lot at his jokes.
I think that's the key.
We make each other laugh a lot.
Laughing.
We've been together for 12 years.
Laughing is the most important thing in a relationship. If you can't laugh, you can't work.
I can't. I need somebody to make me laugh all day long, and he does that. And I think I'm pretty funny.
Yeah, I think you're really funny without even trying.
Yeah, thank you.
You're just naturally funny. You just say, what it is, you have no filter. Like me.
No.
I don't have a filter.
That's why when I met you.
That's why this is edited.
Thank you. Thank God. That's why when I met you, I'm like, I love your podcast. Please invite me.
You've listened to it.
Yes.
I love that you listen to it.
I love podcasts. That's all I listen to.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. So take me back to, well, first of all, were your parents, your mom and dad, like, were they like you and your husband are, or were they completely different? Were they more conservative, more strict, what was it like growing up?
Okay, no. My mom was 15 when she had me, and my dad was 17. They're still together.
So your mom's younger than me.
How old are you?
53.
My mom is 49.
I could date your mom.
I know.
Weird.
It's crazy, but most of my friends can totally date my mom and dad.
Is she beautiful?
She's so hot.
Is your dad hot?
He is, but he's more on the chubby side.
Chubby hot?
Yeah. Chot. Oh, he's gonna love that.
He's chot.
Speak English.
He's like, why do you say this about me on the? But it's funny.
It's funny. No. People go crazy over him.
They have a sense of humor. It's not like you're so serious.
They have a huge sense of humor, so much so that I had to ask them to make their Instagram accounts private when Superman came out, because they have so many inappropriate videos there. My dad wears wigs, multiple colors. He travels with wigs. No, he's not bald. He just creates characters that are not great.
Wait a minute. Your dad has hair, yet he chooses to wear wigs
of multiple colors and styles.
Is he in vogue? Is he?
He owns restaurants, and he's always dirty, and he's always like, wearing like work clothes.
He works hard.
Works very hard, but sometimes
he's a cosplayer.
He truly is. He's never been to a Comic-Con, but he would love that. And then my mom is so hot that she's constantly posting pictures of her in like tiny bikinis.
Does your
course.
dad upset when you
He loves it.
He loves when she posts.
Yeah. They're kind of that couple.
They've been together for what?
Since my mom was 13.
And how old is he? How much older?
No, he's 2 years older.
He's 2, so 15 and 13.
Yes.
So they were going at it when.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I know, it's insane. So no, they're very outgoing, very, very, very like fun.
And they unconditional love. They loved you. They supported you.
I mean, to the best of their abilities, they were teenagers. So there's a reason, Michael, that I'm an actor. I have a lot of childhood trauma, right?
Me too.
So my parents, I love them. We've all gone through therapy now, and we have healed. But it was a shit show growing up. It was a complete shit show. They were teenagers. We were really poor. Everything that could happen to us happened to us, and they weren't prepared to be parents. I'm amazed that I'm alive, that my brother is alive, that we have good brains, good minds.
I feel the same way in a lot of ways. I feel like I'm surprised. I always thought when I was young, I was like, I'm not going to live to high school. I'm not going to live to graduation. I don't see myself. Like, I didn't see myself. I just felt like I had a death wish.
Man, same. I'm amazed at every year that goes by. And I'm like,
It's so weird.
Not today, Satan.
Yeah, not today, Satan. But then you have to come to a place where you're like, hey, I'm here. I belong here. This is the only life we get. Let's make the most of it. Good,
Absolutely.
bad, everything. What do you got? Because there's, you go around in another corner and there's something great.
That's what we did as a family. We had a shitty family up until recently, I would say, a couple years ago. And I kept listening to my parents be like, oh, I wish we had this, beautiful families that have all of these traditions. And I got so pissed at some point, and I'm like, let's fucking make it. Let's build it. Let's work for it. Let's go to therapy.
Work for it, yeah.
And work for it. And we have. And we're getting there. So we're getting to the point where like our family is something like, okay, this seems like a kind of a normal and happy and loving family.
You know what? I could tell that you're going to do really well just because you have depth.
Thank you.
No, it's, what it is? It's history.
Yeah.
Those people who have great upbringings and wonderful families and everything's perfect and silver spoon. I find it hard. I think it's harder for them to really find out. How do you dig deep? If somebody says, hey, we need to see a dark side of you, like, roll camera.
Oh, my
roll
beer.
Fucking camera.
Yeah.
We need to see, funny. We need to see. It's easier for me to tap into these things because I experienced them and I could tap into a moment in my life where I was really unhappy or real sad or whatever. So I think, like I say, I think that life creates depth.
Absolutely. And you know yourself very well.
Yeah.
Like I've been with my acting coach, whenever I work on a role with her, like every year, she's like, why are you, this is a lot of self-awareness. And I'm like, yeah, lady. Yeah, I wouldn't be alive if I didn't have that.
Isn't that something? It's great that you go to therapy. Have you ever I'm sure you have anxiety.
So fucking
Do you take something for anxiety?
No. Weed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weed helps you.
But like I usually just do it to go to bed.
Do you get nervous when you're on set?
No.
You don't get nervous even on Superman day one.
I was nervous the days leading up to it. But when I'm there, I feel like you have to do it. And there's so many things that you have to think about that you can't really focus on anything else. And also, day one of Superman was in Svalbard. So we were really cold. It's an island north of Norway where we filmed The Fortress of Solitude.
Right.
And it was really cold and my suit was really tight, so I couldn't have any layer under it. And I was freezing. I was dying. It was so bad. So I had to make sure that I could speak, that I could move my mouth, so I was not nervous.
Wow.
I couldn't hear James. Like he was yelling at me through the microphone, like
in a healthy way.
Yeah.
Yeah. He wasn't yelling. He was,
But then he made a joke out of it. And every time we would film, he would yell at me, "Don't fuck it up."
With a laugh.
Yeah.
That's James.
That is James.
He would say that to me too. All right, we're rolling. Rosenbaum, don't fuck it up.
I love that.
He
takes the nerves out of you.
Yeah, he wants it to be a good set, calm, and
yes.
So when you auditioned for Superman, did you feel first was on tape, right?
Mm-hmm. 2 self-tapes.
Were you surprised when they go, wait, they want me to meet with James?
I could not believe it. I'm like, what?
And how long after the audition did
Very quickly, because the strike was about to happen. So everything had to move really quickly. So I think I sent my last self-tape on a Thursday, and on Friday.
Last self-tape? How many times did you put yourself on tape?
3.
With different direction?
With different notes, yeah. And then I sent in my self-tape on Thursday, and Friday my agent called me and he's like, so Monday morning you have a director session with James Gunn.
Online?
No, in person.
In person.
Mm-hmm.
And you were nervous?
I was. Yeah, I was nervous
but
for
he
that.
put you at ease?
No, he didn't.
No?
No, he didn't. No, I mean, that guy with the white hair, so fucking loud. He's like, hi, hello, how are you? Hey, come on, welcome. And you're like, oh my God, okay.
Well, you know what? It's for the role you were playing, it probably like, hey, come on, I want to see it.
Well, yeah. And because
You know?
I had that experience of not being able to ask him what a brat meant, I'm like, I'm going to have an orgasm in front of you right now.
You said that?
No.
No.
I thought about it. And I'm like, if you don't hire me, it's not because I didn't give it my fucking all. I will get back in my car and I will be so proud. I will not have regrets.
But then you'll cry.
But yeah, but it wouldn't be because I'm disappointed at myself.
Right. That's the most important thing. Knowing you gave it your all.
Yeah, and I did. I really did.
But he didn't call. Your agents called you and told you you got it.
A month later.
So a month later.
A month later. It was the fucking worst month of my life.
What? You know, directors don't necessarily. I haven't had a director. Well, very few directors when I get a part that they call me before we start, unless they want to talk about something. About, hey, this is what I want. I was thinking this is what. But was he just calling to say, hey, I'm excited?
He did call when the strike was over.
Okay, there you go.
He's like, hi, Gabby. Actually, he did not call. He texted. This is James Gunn. And I'm like, oh my God.
Do you text with him now?
I do all the time.
Yeah.
I'm constantly texting that man.
I just texted him. I said, you got to come back on the podcast.
He's in New York. They had the premiere of Peacemaker, which is my favorite show ever. And I keep telling him, I feel like Engineer would be great.
Right now, I want you to say, James, this is Gabby.
Okay.
Get on Rosenbaum's fucking podcast.
James, this is Gabby. Get on Michael's Rosenbaum. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. Podcast.
She's doing my podcast now. We thought we'd just give you a shout out. We're talking about you. All right.
I love that show. I love that man.
What, Peacemaker?
Yeah.
I love Peacemaker. It's
and
really
he
good.
invited
really
me over to watch the first 3 episodes like 2 months ago. And that was the best night of my life.
Did you ask him, I want to be on this?
I say it constantly because another thing I've learned is that you can't play it cool. That's not cool.
See, but it's not. See, I've been friends with him for a long time, so I can't do that. I can't say, dude, put me in something. Hey, when are you going to put me in something? You just don't do that.
No. But you have to have the thing that you want to be in. If you loved Peacemaker, you
anything.
Could be... Listen, James, I would, I don't know, do a day character role, whatever, because I love the show, and I genuinely do. I know everything about the show.
You know what I think? I think he's smart enough to know if a part comes along,
absolutely.
He'll think of you.
Absolutely.
He'll think of me. He'll think of
absolutely
if it's right.
But you
That's
know what?
You have to think.
Here's this is all part of the DCU. So I'm like, I feel like Engineer could totally.
You want your own spinoff, don't you?
I want my own everything.
I want my own everything. This is already a half an hour in, and just it's.
Is it half an hour?
I could talk to you forever.
Shit, me too. I can talk to you forever.
This is really easy. This is you're hysterical.
I'm highly caffeinated as well. This is my 4th coffee.
How is the coffee?
It's very hot.
Inside of You is brought to you by Shopify. I love the guys and gals and people over at Shopify. This is something, if you have a small business, medium business, large business, it doesn't matter. You need Shopify. When I'm selling products on my Inside of You online store, it is so easy to navigate. And I didn't want to do it. I was like, it's really a pain. But you know what? It's not a pain. Everything is right there in the dashboard. You just take a picture of your product, you upload it, you put a description of it, how many you have, the price, the weight. I got a little scale for a few bucks. And bingo. Boop-oo. Yeah, it does analytics so you can see how well your products are doing month to month or from last year to this year, whatever. It has everything. Shipping and handling could not be easier. I actually enjoy it. It's cathartic and fun, and Shopify does it right.
Shopify is the commerce platform behind millions of businesses around the world, and 10% of all e-commerce in the US, from household names like Mattel and Gymshark to brands just getting started.
Get started with your own design studio with hundreds of ready-to-use templates. Shopify helps you build a beautiful online store to match your brand style.
Accelerate your content creation. Shopify is packed with helpful AI tools that write product descriptions, page headlines, and even enhance your product photography.
And Ryan, if you want to get the word out like you have a marketing team behind you, you can easily create email and social media campaigns wherever your customers are scrolling or strolling.
And best yet, Shopify is your commerce expert with world-class expertise in everything from managing inventory to international shipping to processing returns and beyond.
If you're ready to sell, you are ready for Shopify. Turn your big business idea into cha-ching with Shopify on your side. Sign up for your 1 month, $1 per month trial period and start selling today at shopify.com/inside. Go to shopify.com/inside. That's shopify.com/inside. So you still take acting classes?
I have my acting coach. So whenever I want to work on a role or I got a role and I want to really deep in, I hire her.
Do you get recognized now?
Sometimes, but not really, because I look so different.
You do. Your hair is all slicked back.
And I was so thin. I was so
What do you
skinny.
mean you're thin now?
No, but like I was really fit. My abs had abs. Everything was
Your
insane.
abs had abs.
No, it was crazy. And I went to my local Air One, and the guy that has seen me for years, he saw me wearing a Superman shirt, and he's like, "Oh, did you like the movie? I loved it. I've seen it however many times." And I'm like, "I loved it." And he's like, "Why are you wearing that?" "Well, because I love the movie. I don't want to be saying like, oh, because I'm an actor in the movie. I don't know. I feel ashamed." And he's like, "Wait, did you like the movie or were you in the movie?" And he's like, "No, I'm in the movie." And he's like, "Oh yeah, what character?" And I'm like, "I'm engineer." And he completely lost it. He was so excited, but he could not recognize me.
But isn't that kind of cool in a way?
It's the coolest.
You have a little anonymity.
It's the coolest.
You have like, right? You know, you could have the best of both worlds.
But more than that, it just makes me feel like such a good actor.
Right?
Because I'm so different from my roles.
You are. You're completely different. What roles do you think you want to play going forward? Like 5 years, 10 years? Like, where do you want to see your career? Do you want to be like on a TV show?
I love TV shows. I mean, there are so many great TV shows.
What's your favorites?
Well, I love Peacemaker,
Right.
of course. I love Abbott Elementary.
I've never seen it. It's good,
Oh,
Ryan?
God, it makes you feel so good. So happy.
Okay. Will you remind me to watch it?
I would love to do like one episode of that show. I think it's amazing.
All right. Did you see The Pit?
Love The Pit. Love The Pit.
Noah Wiley was at the premiere. Did you see him?
No.
Yeah, I got a picture with him.
I didn't see anybody.
You were so just like, whoa.
Yes.
Was your family there?
My parents were there.
Were they going nuts?
They were crying all night. All night crying.
How sweet is it? Did it make you
So
cry?
sweet. Yes, of course.
When they were sitting next to you? Who was sitting right next to you? Your
My
husband?
husband, my dad, who kept beating the shit out of my husband every time he saw myself on the screen. Like he was
He couldn't
so
believe it. I mean, think about this. You come from a small town in Venezuela.
Yeah.
You know, you said you're poor.
Yeah.
Growing up.
I paid for Brent with my acting jobs as a kid when
And
I was 5, 6.
Really?
Yeah.
And now you're on the big screen in the biggest movie of the year. And they're looking, going like, is this real?
And I think because until that day, they didn't really get it that it was Hollywood. Like they kept asking me for 2 years while we worked on the movie. So is this like a telenovela inspired by Superman? No, this is fucking Superman. So they couldn't really believe it until that day, for real.
You know, a lot of people, I'll ask this question, and some people will say, no, I love the art. I want to be an actor. I don't care about anything else. And I think a lot of it's bullshit. But did you always want to be famous? Or do you just really love, I don't think it's all bullshit, but I mean, to some people it's sincere. But do you think, I think there's
some people it's sincere.
Yeah, not me. No, but I think that there's an element of like, I want to be good enough to be seen,
to be
by
recognized, to be recognized by your peers. I feel like, I mean, as an actor, we all have objectives in life. That's how, some actors approach roles. That's how I do it. So what is these characters' objective? To get power is one of the main objectives, to get love. And I feel like through being actors and famous, we get power, we get love. Those are necessary things that you want in your life, desires. So of course, yes, I don't think that I became an actor because I was so loved by my teenage parents, and had all of my needs fulfilled.
Right.
Not at all. I needed the entire world to tell me that I was good enough, that I'm cute, that I'm good, that I'm talented.
I like how you
know what I
in
mean?
Cute. That I'm good enough, that I'm talented, I'm cute. And
well, because I was a child actor, remember? Being cute was a huge deal.
Yeah. I don't think I was ever cute.
No?
I wasn't a cute kid.
No?
I don't think.
Oh, were you funny?
Yeah, that's what got me through it. Somebody popular, somebody who's handsome, they'd say something like, try to cut me down, and I would go bam right back at them, and I go, oh, pretty good. You chisel chin bitch.
No, but that's great.
And, so,
and that will eventually get you the girls, because we were talking about how important it is to be, What do you mean?
I didn't get girls in high school.
No?
I was the smallest kid in my high school.
I'm sorry.
I didn't grow till after high school. But no, it's okay, because in college I did well.
Amazing.
I did well.
Which is where it matters. I didn't go to college, so I wouldn't know, but...
Yeah, but I think confidence, humor, those things are more important than looks a lot of times. I'd much rather
100%.
be talented or, really good at something than just really handsome.
100%. I even think that, Christian, I love you. My husband is really, really hot, I think. Of course. But he's more funny than he is handsome. He's more...
Really?
Yeah.
Does he work out a lot?
He does. No, he does. He has a great body. He's an athlete, all of that. But it's not that. No. And he's not extremely
You won't date
gorgeous.
somebody boring. You wouldn't marry somebody boring.
There is no
He has
way.
charisma.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The other day, oh my God, this is the kind of person that he is. We saw somebody, a person that we, I don't know, probably met once. And this lady, a woman, younger than him, very sweet, comes at him and goes, oh, you're looking so good. Like, you're looking so handsome. And he said, and you haven't seen me naked. And I'm like, no. No. This is so...
You loved it, though.
Loved it.
It's hilarious.
But then that's what's going to eventually get him in trouble. And with a lawsuit or something.
Hopefully things will turn around where you can at least just be funny and stupid.
I know. I want, fun and stupidity.
It's like, be respectful,
back.
but also if you say something a little out there. But he could always say, oh, I'm sorry, my language barrier.
That was in Spanish, Michael.
Oh, he said it in Spanish.
No, there's no excuse.
How many languages can you speak?
No, just the two.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is there kind of like in South America, like the different countries, is there kind of a little competition between them? Or
of course.
Is it mostly because of football?
For everything. Food. Like Colombians say that the arepa is theirs, but it's actually ours. And even if you were theirs, ours is better.
There you go.
So
pride.
Yeah, pride with, who has the best beach, who has the best mountain. I don't know.
Where would you go if someone was said, I want to go to Venezuela to visit?
Canaima, which is like the jungle. It's where Angels Falls. That's how you say it.
Angel Falls, yes.
And it's so gorgeous. I went.
Safe, pretty, all that?
It's safe. It's safe because it's mostly, sadly, for tourists. Venezuelans, we can't really afford to go there if we live in Venezuela under the economy or whatever. So it's for tourists. mostly European people and Americans, and it's so gorgeous. It's like Jurassic Park is the beginning of the world. It's beautiful. No.
I bet you are, when you go back to Venezuela now after this movie, I bet you're just like an icon to so many little girls.
Yeah, and it's
or just
insane.
People in general.
It's insane because I didn't do this movie, again, like honestly, I didn't do this movie because of my people. Because I want to represent. I did it for myself.
Of course, but you look what you achieved.
But I didn't think of it until I went to Miami to host a screening with Warner Brothers. And it was all Latinos. And they were freaking out when they saw me on screen and when they saw engineers speak Spanish. And that's when it hit me. I'm like, this is so important. And I didn't really know it before.
That's what always happens. I even when I was doing Smallville, I thought, it's a show, it's this. I didn't think it would affect people or people would really care or like, and then when you see,
it was so huge.
And then you see people come up to you and they're like, this is my dad, our show, and he passed and it meant so much to us. And I'm like, what?
Yeah, it's crazy.
I wish I would have known that then.
I know.
Hindsight's 2020. But I'm always like, no, I couldn't have. It's not me. I mean, it probably was good-looking Tom who was the.
It definitely was you. You were pretty bad.
Was Smallville big in Venezuela?
Huge.
It was.
Oh God.
Oh, I didn't know that. I've never been to South America. I went to Peru once.
Was it big in Peru?
We went on Amazon.
So you didn't really like.
So I wasn't around people. Yeah.
It was huge everywhere in South America.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's so cool. You watched it?
Yeah.
Really?
I swear to God.
You watched it.
I watched it.
But it was more like Lex Luthor.
I see. And I hate that.
Was that what it was?
It was like you had
How
to
was the
catch
guy's
it
voice?
Not great. I'm sorry.
What was it? Give me an example.
It was like very deep and like, hola. I don't know. It's like bad acting. I can't do it. Because I'm a good actor.
Damn, I wish they would. Yeah, it would have been too hard for me to do it.
You had to catch it at the right time, the right day of the week that they were showing it with subtitles and not dubbed.
Oh,
because they were
subtitles are always better. I watch all these Korean shows
with
or
subtitles. It's great.
Asian programs and subtitles. I'm watching this thing called The Devil's Plan right now.
Is it scary?
It's a reality show.
Oh.
Korean.
Scary?
No.
Oh.
It's awesome.
What is it about?
It's just kind of a show that they're kind of everyone's in a house. There's like 12 contestants, and they're all really smart or really great at what they do, and they have to like figure out puzzles and things and like within this, and people get eliminated, and it's really unique. I'll just say that. I like that stuff.
Where is it? I want to watch it.
Netflix.
Okay.
Yeah, I need some new shows to watch. You were on Animal Control.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
How'd you like that?
I love it because I love everybody in it. My role was really, really
Who'd
tiny.
you love the most?
I love Michael Rowland. Like his because I think it was his first show ever. And he was the lead. And he was so impressed that he was every day he was shocked.
The lead.
He was shocked. We would go out and drink and he'd be like, let me pay for it because I have money now. He would say
Isn't that sweet?
I love
that.
I love it.
That's really sweet.
Yeah.
Who was your favorite? You can't really say that though on Superman. You get in trouble.
No.
But who did you really hang with the most?
So 2 different levels.
Because look, Nicholas is awesome. He's been on the podcast. I love him. He's a friend. David is such a sweetheart.
Oh, I know.
And I know I have a lot of friends. Nathan Fillion's a great guy.
Yeah.
And you knew
I didn't know anybody.
Stephen Blackheart?
I didn't know anybody.
But
I met Steve because of James.
I love him. He's the nicest.
And we're like
James
friends
does a good
now.
impression of him. Well, I forget, but Stephen did such a great job too with those glasses.
It was so good.
He's so funny.
There was one shot that they cut out of the movie because of course you can't, make this the longest movie ever. But it was Stevie crying his eyes out when Lex is destroying the world and they're failing at it. And he's crying with the big glasses and
he was really crying.
He was really crying.
He's a good actor, man.
He's a great actor.
I think he's a really good actor, and he needs to work more. He's just.
I know.
But so who did you really love working with?
Well, I worked out for a year every day with Eddie.
Oh, yeah.
Because we had the same trainer.
He's awesome.
He's terrific in the movie.
He's terrific.
He's terrific.
And in real life, too?
Well, I mean, we went through hell together. We were not prepared for our roles.
Did they pay for you?
For the trainer.
Trainers?
Yeah. DC gave us this trainer.
Every day?
Every day. I worked out, and Eddie did too, for 8 months before we started filming. So that must have been a lot of money.
Do you think it was really necessary?
Well, I asked for it. Because I read the script and I read the comics and I looked at engineer and I'm like, I am not that. And I knew that I was going to have to do a lot of physical things that I wasn't prepared for.
You wouldn't have been able to complete it.
Not even, no. Not even half of it. No, nothing. And when I got the job, I was very huggable. I was not superhero shape.
Soft?
Very soft. And I couldn't be like that. And I'm like, you know what? If James gave me this role, I'm going to give him the body of the engineer. And then I realized that I had to wear the suit for every fucking scene. And I was not going to be able to show my muscles. So I called James. And I'm like, James, hey, I love you. Can you please give me one scene where I'm not wearing the suit? And I think this is the scene. And he's like, yeah, of course. And I got to pick my own outfit for that day. And like sent in references. I was so ripped. And the entire day, it was all about my muscles. Like
everybody was complimenting you?
No. Everybody was working so my muscles would shine. It was crazy. Wow. I'm not even kidding. Like Henry, the DP, he was like, turn to this side a little bit more because the light, the camera, like everybody, Jennifer.
They accentuated your muscles.
They accentuated my muscles. Jennifer was there, James's wife.
I love Jen.
She's one of my best friends now.
Great.
And she would be like, like tighten your abs here. Like, like giving me advice on how to look better and more ripped.
James just texted me, tell Gabby I can't. I've already done it. He's such a dick.
Fucking idiots. I've already done it. I don't think, didn't you? You've had people come multiple times.
Yeah. If I like them.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm not coming back.
Yeah. You have to come back. When you get super, super famous.
Then I won't.
And you do this big, and you're nominated for an Academy Award, and your publicist is like, no, the podcast is too small. We want you to do this and this. You have to promise me you'll still do this.
I promise on my cat's a new dog life.
On my dog's life?
My new dog.
Oh, I think say, and your dog's life.
Well, no. Well, but sure. That's how committed I am.
Yeah. All right. I like that. Hey, if you're loving Inside of You and you want to keep the show going, I encourage you to check out our community at patreon.com/inside of you. When you join, you get access to bonus episodes, early sneak peeks, and a real spot in our Inside of You community. It's really awesome. We're talking episode discussions, exclusive Q&As, even a chance to help shape new segments on the show. Plus, if you're all in, you'll get shout outs and some special care packages sent your way from yours truly with little notes that I personalize. And most importantly, your support. It makes a huge difference. So join the community and let's keep this thing going together. This is called Shit Talkin' with María Gabriela de Faría. Is that the right way?
That is perfect.
María Gabriela de Faría. María Gabriela de Faría.
Perfect.
What's that called again?
ASMR.
ASMR. Okay. These are my patrons for the podcast. They support the podcast. Patreon.com/inside.
Love patron.
Yes. Yukiko. This is Yukiko. She's awesome. She says, I think filming in the Arctic must have been tough. How did you prepare for the cold?
I went on vacation, on holiday to Spain in the winter right before we filmed. And I made a point of not wearing coats for an entire month and to be out and about being cold and preparing for it.
Did you get sick?
No, I didn't. And then when we went to Svalbard, I worked with the Melanie, the person who dressed me, every day, couple times a day with different temperatures to go out wearing the suit and time it to see how much I can tolerate it and talk and be okay. So I kept on building that tolerance.
Well, I think you lost that tolerance because I went outside and she was parking and I go, do you want me to help you park the car? And she says, yes. And I took her car and I noticed the seat warmers were on.
Like
my ass was burning.
Yeah.
It's Los Angeles. It's 80 degrees, 80 something degrees. And she was like, "Oh, I'm cold. I put this seat heater on."
Because I'm from the Caribbean.
So you got over the cold.
I just did it for that.
Right. Now you're back to normal.
And by the way, it's all about the mind. I'm like, cold is amazing. Cold is my friend. I can totally do this. And then once I did the job, that's out the window. I become my fucking normal self. I'm not a masochist.
Don G says, if you could have any superpower, what would it be and why?
This is really cheesy, but it would be teletransportation because I'm not from here, and I would love to just
boom, back in Venezuela
to have dinner with my parents and then back home in LA.
That's a great one.
Yeah.
I think still flying would be cool.
I am very afraid of heights.
Yeah. That's true if you flew, but landing could hurt your back if you don't have superpowers.
And then you would get really cold. Flying.
Yeah, flying is cool. You get bugs in your face.
No, flying sucks.
Yeah, think about it. Why didn't Superman ever get like a bird hit his face or?
He did, but you never see it on screen. You only show him like.
You're talking subtext. That's what it's called. Yeah. All right. Little Lisa, what is an experience that significantly shaped who you are today?
That is a deep question, Lisa.
Deep thoughts with Little Lisa.
I thought about something really dark, but...
You don't have to say that.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to say that.
Yeah, you don't have to say...
That's bad. But probably, okay, that show that I led for Nickelodeon...
I don't want to know what it is. No,
I will tell you later.
Tell me later.
But I need to protect my family.
Yeah.
That show that I led for Nickelodeon, the second season, we filmed it in Colombia. And I had to go by myself because my dad was working, my mom was raising my brother.
That was tough.
And that was the moment when the world hit me. Like... Everybody took advantage of me because I was underage and I didn't have my mom there. So they overworked me. They betrayed me in many ways. Like,
oh, no.
The client wanted X amount of scenes a day and we weren't making those. And the producers were like, oh, it's that, Gabby is coming to set high and drunk. So that's why.
Was that true?
No.
Never.
I was 16. I was a dork. I would never.
That's awful.
And that was awful. And my manager called me and she was like, what do you mean you're high and drunk? You're underage? You know how wrong that is? And I'm like, that's not right. So I felt so betrayed. And then my boyfriend at the time was having sex with all of my other coworkers. So
this is a terrible time.
It was a terrible time. And I kept getting sick because the production they were really cheap and the food was really bad. So I got how do you say amoebiasis? It's like
your stomach problems.
Like
abdominal stuff.
Gusanos, like things in my fucking
parasites.
Yeah. Oh man.
What? So that. From there on, you said, no one's going to ever treat me like this again.
I became a little bitter.
Bitter? Stronger?
No, I just became just a little nasty. Like I
really?
had this, I had this thing like, I don't like people. People are shit. Like
what
I
got
like
you out
my
of that?
Dog. My husband got me out of it. I stayed like that for the longest time. And then I met my husband and... he read through it and he's like, that's some bullshit. Like, just snap out of it. Be nice.
I've got your back. You're good. You're good.
You're good. You don't have to do that. That's actually what you think it's protecting you is just making you an asshole.
Well, this is a good question. Raj says, tell me about your happy place.
Okay. My happy place is at home with my cats, my dog, my husband, when my family visit. That's my happy place.
I see you smiling now.
Yeah. And I told you.
It's nice and warm.
It's nice and very warm. We're all sweating.
Does your husband like it warm too?
Of course not. He's a man.
So he wants it like me, 69. I mean, that's the temperature. God damn it. It's not what I was, but I keep it at 69.
But you also like it. Yeah, it's fine.
I'm not commenting. I'm just saying that 69 is a good temperature. It's cool in the room.
Oh, yeah, it is.
But you don't like that.
No.
You like 73.
Let's say 73. Yeah, sure. A little higher. Probably.
Do you compromise?
I have to because he makes a good point. It's easier for me to wear a sweater than for him to take off skin.
Take off his skin. Linda M., what do you daydream about? What are you thinking about right now?
Oh my God, I daydream about... I have this original story that I'm working on that's about my mom and me as a child actor. And I want to make it into... It was so dramatic. We had so much shit happen to us when, I was a child actor and we were pursuing my career. That I want to make people laugh with that story. I want to make it a comedy. So I daydream about that. I daydream about making it happen, finishing the script, all of those things.
You know what? I'll tell you, there's nothing more rewarding than when you're writing, to write something and write something that's real.
Yeah.
And it makes it easier to write because you're writing what you know and your experience. And
Right.
so some people, I would tell them stories about childhood and they would laugh. And I go, yeah, it's funny, right?
Exactly. That's what happened to me. I was telling one of
But
those
it's not.
horrible
It's tragic,
stories.
but it's also, you can make it like find the humor in it.
People
to
were
get
laughing.
you through it. To get you through it.
And I'm like, yeah. I want to make people laugh. Yes.
Nico P., what's your favorite way to unwind after a project is done? Probably similar to your happy place.
Yeah. But usually I need a little break in between because it's hard for me to get rid of the character and the work energy. Like I become this, I get this really masculine energy when I'm working and I'm like, go. So when I go back home, I like filming abroad or somewhere else because then I can just focus on that. But then when I come back home to my husband and my cats, I need to come back to my femininity, to being about
Being
woman.
a woman.
Being a woman.
Being a real person.
Being a real person.
Yeah.
And then I need a little bit of a break, even if it's 3 days in between, like not my home, but maybe some vacation or something like that.
Leanne says, what is a cause you're passionate about?
A cause I'm passionate about. Probably animal rescue.
Good one.
Yeah, that's been my thing. All of my pets have been adopted. That's why I became really good friends with James. And I think it's also because of his heart. He has a big heart for animals. And
Yeah, he does. He loves animals.
Yeah.
How's John Leguizamo to work with?
Oh, he was hilarious.
He's so funny.
Because also he didn't know Spanish at all, I would say. And he worked his ass off to play a Colombian father, middle class, whatever, that has never left the country.
El Paseo? How do you pronounce it?
El Paseo? Okay.
El Paseo 2?
El Paseo.
El Paseo.
El Paseo.
Shit.
Like the trip.
El Paseo.
El Paseo.
Dos.
He was amazing. He
El
was really,
Paseo
really funny.
dos.
And we would go out to dinner and we were like, John, like, get the bill because you're the Hollywood actor. Like, we would just
He loved it.
He's like, why do you think I have a house in the Hamptons? Because I save money and I don't pay for shit like this. And I'm like, okay.
Is that true?
Yeah, that's true.
I know. I'm always the one that I always like, I'll take care of it.
But I loved it though. I'm like, big lesson. Yes.
It's true. It's like, you got to be smart.
You gotta be smart because then people take advantage of you.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Yeah. There's a big difference between being generous and also being like smart.
I don't like
You
when
could be
people
both.
No, I don't like when people go out with like super successful people that clearly have a lot of money and they just assume that they're gonna pay for. No, at least make the reach for your wallet.
No, I just went out with one of my friends, Jason Alexander, George from Seinfeld.
Yes.
Took me out to dinner for my birthday, related, and I said, I'll take the check, please. And he goes, get the fuck out of here. And he grabbed it. I go, dude, he goes, it's your birthday. I go, you don't have to do, come on. And then we walked to valet and I'm like, I got at least valet. He goes, fuck you. So,
Yeah, fuck you.
It was really nice because I'm not used to people telling me to fuck off.
Of course not.
I
see it a lot with James. Like he's
very generous.
He's very generous, but I don't want him to think.
You could let him. He has a lot of money.
No, I know that, but I
I'm just
know
kidding.
that.
I'm kidding.
But a lot of the times, I go to the bathroom really quickly and I pay for the check because I don't.
That's sweet.
I mean, not a lot of the time.
I try to
but,
too. I try to.
times.
I want to chip in. I want to, and he's very generous. Very generous.
Yeah. But I don't want to be disrespectful. That's not cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think that's who you are. And you grew up not having money. You know what the value is.
Yes.
You know?
And I work hard for my money. So
but you still go to Air One. That's expensive.
But I love Air One though. I don't buy the single $20 strawberry. Have you seen that?
Is it huge?
It is a regular fucking strawberry. Single.
Why is it $20?
In like a glass. I think it's coming from she's also not.
She's like, Blanche, it's okay.
So
I'm not going to give you strawberries.
No, fuck that.
For $20.
I don't know. It's coming from Japan. And apparently, I really don't know what the fuck.
That's crazy. Well, look, I love this.
I love this.
What's coming up next? Anything?
Well, hopefully in January, we will be premiering a danceicle that we just wrapped like a month ago.
Really?
Yeah.
You sing too.
Well, I did for all of those Nickelodeon shows. Yes. But we don't sing here, we dance, and it's all with Hispanic songs, so it's a lot of Bad Bunny.
What's it called?
It's called Otra.
Ultra.
Like another.
Are you a good dancer?
I am a good dancer because I'm Venezuela. Like it's Venezuelan. It's part of my culture, but I'm not a professional dancer, and I had to train for that. Thank God, our fucking.
But you've seen it.
Amazing.
You look good.
I've seen some dailies, and I look great. I look fantastic. I look like I am a dancer, but I'm not.
I love it.
Yeah,
you're such a great spirit. You're just like I can tell you're a good person. You've come a long way. And you deserve all your success. You really do, genuinely. And I'm so happy for you. I was so amazed by your charisma and, on screen. It was just delightful. And then when I met you, it was just like, you were at the after party and there were people all around you. And I just came by to say, and you just looked at me and you're like, hey, and you just like, you get people.
I'm an idiot. I'm a child.
Me too. But you make people feel good. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's nice to hear.
It's a good thing.
Yeah. Thank you. You do too, by the way.
Thank you. Thanks for being here today.
Yeah. I'm so excited. We did this. Oh my God.
We did it. Yes. I love it. All right. Yeah, Gabs was great on the podcast, wasn't she?
Your pal Gabs?
Yeah, my pal Gabs. We're like this now. She invited me to her birthday party, but I was out of town. I feel bad.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, but she didn't come to my birthday party. But it's not like that. I mean, I would have come to her. She would have came to mine, but it didn't work out.
Oh, one day.
Yeah.
You'll have another birthday.
Yeah, I hope. I love that she's really living her life and enjoying it. Like when you see people that are just, we all deal with shit. It's life. We all have bad freaking days. But you have to know that there's a good day coming around the corner. And she's like that. She's glass half full, And I appreciate that. I appreciate when I see people. It gives me an energy. It makes me happier. So electric. She's electric. Thank you for listening. And also, if you want to be a patron and support this podcast, because it's you who make this podcast possible, join Patreon. Patreon. Patreon.com/inside of you or inside.
Inside of you.
Inside of you. Patreon.com/inside of you. And when we were in Chicago, it was such a wonderful community. I met, we had a meetup. There's like 60 patrons and got to hang out with them for a while. And it was really special, but there's this bond, like they've created so many friendships in this circle. And it's not only you're supporting the podcast, but you're making new friends and much, much more. So I'm going to read out the top tier patrons. These are the folks that get presents from me and get their names shouted out. And some of them are even on the podcast. Yes, you could be on this podcast if you're in the right tier. You could be a special guest at the end of a regular episode. So here are the shout outs. No particular order. These people are all incredible. So if sometimes your name's out of order, it doesn't mean anything other than you're still awesome. Right?
Yep.
Nancy D, Little Lisa, Yukiko, Brian H, Nico P, Rob I, Jason W, Dreamweaver, Sophie, Raj C, Stacy L, Jamal F, Janelle B, Mike, Eldon Supremo, 99 more, Santiago M, Leanne P, Kendrick F, Belinda N, Dave Hall,
Brad D, Ray H, Tabitha T, Tom N, Talia M, Betsy D, Rhiannon C, Michelle A, Jeremy C, Mr. M.
Yes.
Eugene R.
Eugene has a baby.
Hopefully good.
Monica
T.
Yeah.
Mel S.
Mel. Sweet Mel.
Eric H.
Eric.
Or is it Eric?
Eric H. Amanda R. Kevin E. Jor-El, Jammin J, Leanne J. It's so great. I got to see so many of these people at the con, at the Creation Con. Hopefully you'll sign up for next year's con. It's going to be in Nashville, it looks like. Luna R, Jules M, Sweet Jules, Sweet Jessica B, and Charlene A, Frank B, Jen T, Randy S, Claudia,
Rachel D, Nick W, Stephanie and Evan,
Stefan,
Charlene A, Don G, Jenny B76, and G Tracy.
Yes, Keith B, Heather and Greg.
Grether.
Oh, Grether. I want to give a shout out to Heather and Greg because they just purchased a lunch with me and Sherry O'Terry for Rob, my friend Rob Danson's, my bandmate, his nonprofit that he works for, Food on Foot.
Nice.
And they bid on it. There was a couple bids and they won the bid and they won last year.
Wow.
So it's pretty, well, no, they didn't win last year, but we just had lunch. We just did a lunch. They did win. I don't know, but they're always so cool and so giving. Ellie K, Ben B, Pierre C, Sultan, Dave T, Brian P, T Paul.
Oh, Brian B.
Brian B, Gary F, Niall M, Jackie J. Oh, Jackie. Ritzel Pitzel, Benjamin R, other brother Daryl, and Ivan G. Thank you for being such amazing supporters. I love you. And from the Hollywood Hills in Hollywood, California, I am Michael Rosenbaum.
I am Ryan Tejas. I'm here as well.
Yes, and I couldn't do it without you. A little wave to the camera. We love you. And please be good to yourself. I will see you very soon.